Why are American women brain-dead troglodytes? Meet a girl at the dog park. Seems cool, pretty, and our dogs get along. Find out she is a retail supervisor. So we talk about the shitty hours. She finds out I'm a scientist working in clinical research, oncology. Talks about her mother's cancer treatment. Asks if I have kids. Nope, but tell her I want kids in the future. She doesn't have kids either, just a dog. She said it was refreshing talking with me. She asks me for my number, set up a coffee date for yesterday. She shows up with a friend, asks me to pay for both of them. I agree, it's just coffee, but I'm bummed. She asks for a dinner date for today or later this week and invites her friend. I say no because I thought it was going to be just us on a date. Oh, so you can't afford it? No, bitch, I can. I'm just not a meal ticket for you and your friend. She says if I want to be a dad, I should be able to afford a third, otherwise I'm not ready. I tell her if she wants to be a mom, that she needs to learn to set boundaries, and it's clear she's not ready. She gets pissed and goes off on me. Her friend texts me that I'm an a-hole. Block them both. Frick, how am I the bad guy? Be me couple years back. Get freelance job writing for online article company. Trying to get clicks. Decide to find some random anime to write on. Top 10 episodes of the anime. Pretty much just go find YouTube opinions and join a Discord full of fans to get the consensus 10 or so best episodes. Throw some random episode that has decent reviews but mildly controversial at number 7. Publish article. Wait a few days and share it to a community Discord saying this list is pretty good but number 7 is eh. Rinse and repeat with a different game/anime/show. I've been doing this for years and no one catches on. Decent looking guy, having a good job. Not many friends, and single because of job, work, third shift. Watched Drive for the first time ever. Changes my life. I want to be Driver. Get my hair cut like Driver and start wearing clothes like Driver. No scorpion jacket because I'm not autistic. Start behaving like Driver, quiet but cool. Buy brand new 2011 Mustang GT 5.0 because Driver drove one and I make enough, so F it. Start eating at this little diner every night. Staff remembers me, always saves me a spot. Cutie pie waitress always chats me up, gives me free pie. I reciprocate but remain vague and brooding. Waitress wants me. Ask her if she wants to go for a drive. She gladly accepts. Cruise the night listening to Drive soundtrack. Drop her off at her apartment. Ask if I want to come inside for coffee. Oh frick yes. Play it cool. Brood for a second. Reply with a yeah. Simple. We F. Waitress and I start dating. Keep up my Driver schlick. She introduces me to her friends. They think I'm cool AF. Some of her dude friends start wearing skinny jeans, white tees like me. Holy frick, lol. One night, her and I sit down to watch a movie on demand. She's browsing movies. Stops on Drive. Oh frick. You seen this yet, Anon? Shit. Play it cool, man. What would Driver do? Brood for a sec? Nah, it's not my thing. Ended up watching Bridesmaids. Still dating today, and still doesn't know I've been pretending to be Ryan Gosling for 4+ years. When I was a college freshman, I broke up a couple because I wanted to F the girl. College had an anonymous confession board for students. I make a post about seeing the boyfriend with another girl. They argue, and a week later, they are broken up. I'm in same class as girl. Offer to help her with work. Go to her accommodation. We work for about 5 minutes before she starts kissing me. Don't regret it. She was hot. Be me. Loner, no real friends. At school, sitting by myself in a park-like area. 3 popular girls I'm in some classes with walk towards and sit down on a bench directly facing me. For the next 20 minutes, they chat and gossip right next to me before leaving, never looked at or spoke to me once. That was like 10 years ago and it's still the worst feeling I've ever experienced. It was like I was less than nothing to them, completely worthless. And life hasn't gotten any better since then either. I think I've already lost hope. Freshman Psych 101 class. Professor is a fit, attractive guy in his early 40s. Stern, but explained topics well and good eye candy. All the girls thought he was hot and would sit up front and giggle at him. One day, the professor is taking questions. Some guy in the back raises his hand and asks something. A girl in the front snickers at him. The professor loses his mind at her and starts shouting, "No, you will not laugh at people in my classroom." She's shell-shocked. "If you're going to act that way, get out. Get out now!" She packs her stuff and leaves. He apologizes to us, but explains that he has no tolerance for that behavior. I was like, holy based. Be me. 22. Stuck living at home while trying to save for my own place. My sister, Vanessa, 20, lives here too, and is basically the family's pride and joy. She's got the whole perfect daughter act down. Straight A's, always polite, never causes trouble. Parents are always on my case, saying, "Why can't you be more like Vanessa?" But I know the truth, and it's nothing like what they think. One night, I'm scrolling Instagram when I see her tagged in a party video. She's wasted, grinding on some guy who looks like he hasn't showered in days. Recognize the guy. It's my old coworker from my summer job. Text him like, "Yo, why is my sister all over you?" He sends a laughing emoji and says, "Bro, she's been all over everyone." Decide to investigate because now I can't get it out of my head. Find her Insta account through some mutual followers. It's a whole other side of her. Club pics, skimpy outfits, captions like, "Catch flights, not feelings." I'm glad I haven't followed her yet, because my eyes hurt looking at her profile. One post has her laughing in a group selfie with the caption, "Boys are so easy." Start seeing comments from random dudes like, "Last night was wild." Feel like my entire perception of her shatters. Can't even look at her at breakfast the next morning without imagining the Finsta content. She's sitting there acting all innocent, telling mom she's so tired from studying late. Can barely hold it in and say, "Library must have been so wild, huh?" She just smirks at me like she knows exactly what I've seen. Things hit a breaking point when one of my own friends tells me he hooked up with her. He's all smug about it like it's some kind of badge of honor. Confront Vanessa when I get home, asking, "What the hell is wrong with you?" She just rolls her eyes and says, "Why do you even care? It's my life." Parents have no idea what's really going on. They're still telling their friends how Vanessa is going to change the world while she's out every weekend. Start feeling like I'm the only one in my family who sees through the act, but no one would believe me if I told them. Mom and dad always take her side whenever we argue, thinking I'm just jealous. One night, hear her sneaking a guy into the house after everyone's gone to bed. Wake up the next morning to her sitting at the table with mom, acting like she's an angel. Can't handle it anymore. Tell her straight up, "You're not fooling anyone, Vanessa." She smiles and says, "No, just you." Like it's some kind of game to her. Now every time she opens her mouth, it feels like nails on a chalkboard. Half want to expose her to our parents. Half want to just move out and never deal with it again. Still stuck here, watching her fake her way through life while I get the blame for everything. Be me, 25-year-old, decide to turn my life around. Start hitting the gym for 9 months, to the point where I can squat 85 kilograms for 5 reps, deadlift 100 kilograms, bench 90 kg. 20-year-old girl at my gym looking at me. Ask her out. Over the next months, find out she has a crazy imagination. We start playing in the woods in makeshift treehouse. We imagine we're fighting dragons, throwing grenades, blowing up monsters, etc. Work out together every day. One day she texts me, "Anon, do you want to go to our castle today?" Had done like 5 supersets of hammer curls and dumbbell curls, so I text her I was too f***ed up to go with her. Evening comes and police officer shows up at my door. "Sir, are you an acquaintance of Annette?" Freaking out, say yes. She fell down a creek and drowned in a river in the forest. She must have hit her head. It was painless. I'm broken. Attending funeral. Her dad tells me, "Anon, Annette didn't have many friends at school or college, and you were always there for her. You were her favorite person." He's choking behind tears and I'm trying to hold my tears. They start streaming down my face. Leave the funeral a crying mess. Haven't lifted since. It's been a month. I'm already getting fat. No motivation knowing I've failed. And she's gone forever. Lifting gains evaporated overnight. Nothing left to lift for, even though no, she would have wanted me to keep going. I can't turn back time. Can't stop death. Can't bring her back. So hopeless, I barely get out of bed anymore.